So property investors have been holding back in buying in London because they're worried about a property crash in 2024. And it's completely understandable. Of course, you've got mortgage rates and talks about a recession. And yet, today I'm going to share with you 3 top hotspots when it comes to development. I'm also going to share with you a bonus area. A little bit rough on the edges, but well worth looking at. Stay tuned. So whether you're an overseas property investor or you're just looking to make a wise investment in your new home, these 3 areas are going to be important because I'll tell you millions and millions of pounds are going to be pouring into these neighborhoods over the course of the next 10 to 20 years. So why not get ahead of the curve and set yourself up for a healthy capital growth in the future? So firstly, let me share with you why developments, and especially those with amenities, are a good investment here in prime London. Usually, especially in prime London, you're looking at young professionals, and those are the kind of target audience that's going to want all the amenities, including concierge, gyms, and just having the convenience of being able to walk to stations that are very close by. Let's take a dive into developments especially. High demand for lifestyle features. London's diverse cosmopolitan population often seeks properties that offer more than basic living spaces, valuing amenities that enhance lifestyle and convenience. First up is King's Cross in North London. They created a whole new postcode for this area, N1C, and it is in the London borough of Camden. Now, King's Cross itself is a major transport hub. Has quite a few underground stations and lines. It also has a railway, but also has the Eurostar that takes you outside of the country. Now, the redevelopment here has been going on for probably around about 10 years now. And I'll tell you, it has transformed the neighborhood and it's attracted an influx of global tech headquarters, including Meta and Google. HQ to be completed in 2024, and it's had its part to play and did the creation of Cold Drop Yard and the magnificent new shopping, entertainment and dining. Now, as you can imagine, this has created a huge amount of jobs in the area. Not to mention the amount of students are around here as well, with all the universities close by. So what kinds of buildings can you be looking at in this area? Well, first up, if you've got deep pockets, let's look at the gas holders. The development comprises of 145 apartments and penthouses, built with a refurbishment triplet of Grade 2 listed cast iron gas holder guide frames. And if you have an opportunity to look at this building, it truly is magnificent. Students, but also working professionals, love this building. Now, a step down from that, you've got the Plimsoll building. Also a fantastic building with all the amenities, gyms, and has some amazing views with several rooftops. Now, if you want to get value for your money, probably around about 8-10 minutes further north from here, you can find the XYZ building. The development in the XY building is made up of 273 1- and 2-bedroom apartments, and it is developed by the Camden Collection, and working professional students also love them. So when it comes to buy to let, King's Cross really does tick a lot of boxes. So an area overview for King's Cross, you've got 5.5% up when it comes to the 3 months change in achieved price, 3 months change in transaction volume, 52%, with an average per square foot of £47. And if you're getting value from this video so far, give me a thumbs up because it really helps pushing out more of these videos to people just like you. Going over to 9 Elms in southwest London in the London borough of Wandsworth. Now, this redevelopment, of course, is huge. And anyone riding a train south from Victoria will have witnessed a massive regeneration taking place in 9 Elms and around Battersea Power Station. 277 hectare development area spans across Wandsworth and Lambeth, with 2 new Northern Line stations opening in 2021 to cater to new residents. Public spaces and outdoor areas are part of the 42 separate projects supported by significant investment into the central Riverside district. 9 Elms was particularly interesting from a buy-to-let perspective, especially when we look at the comparison in Q3 for September 2023, that 3 month change in increased price. 9.4% 3 month change, and 3 month change in transaction volumes, 57%. Those are very healthy numbers, and it will be interesting to see if it continues in 2024. Next up in West London is Earls Court. Great central location, whether you're traveling by train or bus. Now, of course, this used to be very famous because of its exhibitions, which have now moved out, and they're using this space to transform the area. So the new plan includes over 4,000 new homes, of which a third is going to go towards affordable housing, which is great because there's been a lot of debate about regeneration or gentrification. So it's always great to see that. And 2,000 square feet of retail, dining, leisure, and culture. Notable changes from earlier proposals include fewer tall buildings, which is also good to see, a 20% increase in open space and 10% reduction in development. About 60% of land will remain unbuilt, featuring the Table Urban Park, a community green, water features and exhibition gardens. An ecological corridor will connect the site with West Brompton, accessible from the tube station. So a lot going on in Elscourt, but what about the figures? Do they stack up? Well, they're not going to be as healthy as Nine Elms. In fact, they're negative. September 2023, that 3-month comparison is 2.9% down. And when it comes to the 3-month change in transaction volume, 4.8%. And the average per square foot is £45. So why mention Elscourt in this video if it has a negative achieved price? Well, because of all the potential it has. Believe me, Elscourt is a place to watch. And since London has so many new developments popping around all over the city, absolutely means you should subscribe to this channel so you can keep up to date. And my bonus area is going to be Elephant Castle in South London. Now, this place is absolutely transformed. Used to be rough on the edges, still is slightly, but identified as an opportunity area in London plan, Elephant Castle could see 5,000 new homes by 2041. It will also be included on the Cycleway 4 transport route that will run between Tower Bridge and Greenwich, part of the Central London Growth Corridor. The area is already beginning to develop efforts, including the upcoming routes in the Sky 1/4-acre urban forest office building. And the neighbourhood just being practically in the city, it's just so appealing to young professionals who are willing to pay the right price for rental. Buy-to-let can be incredibly rewarding, but it's also incredibly complex, especially in the environment that we're living in at the moment. Now remember, these areas that I've recommended is long-term investments, 5 to 10 years. You will benefit and you will get returns. London always delivers. Now, those are the 4 areas that I wanted to share with you. I hope they're helpful. And if we can help you with anything property in London, feel free to reach out to us.